All right, Donna Barnes, let me bring you in here because people come down on all sides of this issue. It was a good outcome for you. You wish your friends had told you, and yet we got so many emails from people who said essentially this: I told my friend, it crushed her. I wish to God I'd never done it. To this day, she won't speak to me. So it has all kinds of consequences. What are the rules for telling or not telling?
I think that really depends on your friendship with the person. If it's a really trusted, true friend and you know that and you've both established that, then yeah, you tell, because that's the relationship you've established. But if it's not that deep of a friendship, or if maybe you feel close to them but they don't feel close to you, it is a danger zone because women are very competitive with each other.
What about telling the cheater first and saying, you tell or I'm going to tell?
That's what I
recommend. Good leverage?
Well, it's not even necessarily leverage, because you don't want to put them in an ultimatum situation or anything like that. It's a great dialogue opening to go to that person and say, look, I saw this and I'm not comfortable holding this information. I feel like I should tell, but I feel like it would be better if it came from you. And coming from the cheating partner, it's always better.
So you're saying if you are a real friend, you better tell?
If you're a real friend, yeah. I mean, when there's a baby involved, it's a little bit more complicated. But I think when there's secrets in a relationship, it causes other problems anyway. So, and I think on a deeper level, you have an instinct about that. Like, you know, maybe you didn't know he was cheating, but you probably didn't completely trust him.
Do you think, Judy, there's something in the way you told her that made it better? In other words, is there phrasing, is there a way to make that opening thing, the sort of we have to talk, is so terrifying to everybody?
Because she had suspicions. We had been talking about it, so it really...
You had a way in.
I had a way in, and knowledge is power. I wanted to give her the knowledge, and whatever she did with that, she had the power to do whatever.
But on the flip side of that, knowledge is power. I think that's where a lot of women can use it as a tool against that person. You know, everybody likes to think that their guy is the best guy. So, you know, now you've got gossip, really, on this guy that, you know, some women, I do think, take a little bit of, and I'm not saying that that was you in any way, but take a little bit of pleasure in delivering that information and knocking their guy down a few.
So what's the sentence you wish one of your friends had used with you? How would you wanted to be told?
I would have liked to have been told, listen, we know this is happening. We just want to help you or comfort you through this time. Or even if they didn't want to tell me, at least through that dark time when I was in my room crying, just call me and say, are you okay? You know, that would have been fine. But they didn't even do that, so that really hurt.
The end of it.
Yeah.
Well, again, we have had an unbelievable number of messages, and we'd like to continue to hear what you think, and you can see more of Prime Time's What Would You Do, of course, Tuesday night at 10, 9 Central, different scenarios each time. But